The alarm goes off. You're out of bed and immediately forced into motion. Should you hit snooze one more time? Are you wearing the gray sweater or the black one? Are you making eggs or just grabbing a piece of toast on the way out the door? Individually, these seem like trivial questions, but stack them together and you are processing dozens of unique variables before you even step outside. To your brain, every single unpracticed choice is a heavy computational task. It requires active, conscious focus, which burns real caloric energy. By the time you navigate a chaotic, unplanned morning, you have pushed your brain toward immediate exhaustion before the workday has officially begun. Think of your brain as having a central, finite daily energy budget. Every time you evaluate a new choice, a scattered node pulls power directly from that tank. As the tank hits zero, decision fatigue sets in, processing slows, and accuracy plummets. If we were forced to consciously process and evaluate every single action we take in a day, from tying our shoes to navigating a commute, our energy reserves would hit zero before we arrived at work. To avoid mental bankruptcy and survive in a complex environment, the brain needs a physical workaround to bypass active decision-making entirely. The brain solves this energy crisis by altering its structural wiring in response to repeated actions. Attempting a brand new action creates high cognitive friction. It requires the same intense effort as physically hacking your way through dense, unpaved wilderness. But thanks to a mechanism called neuroplasticity, your brain is adaptable. Every time you repeat an action, you signal the brain to clear a little more of the brush and reinforce the connection. This shows the final stage of habit formation. A slow, wavering connection structurally transforms into a thick, high-speed biological highway. Signals now move with significantly less resistance. This structural change forms the basis of a routine, shifting an active decision into an automated response. Building the pathway is only the first step. The brain also has to store it. Your conscious brain is highly capable, but it is an energy-intensive organ. It is built for tackling novel problems, not for running daily maintenance. So it relies on a structure deep near the center of the brain called the basal ganglia. This is your biological autopilot center, where finalized routines are locked away. The moment a neural pathway reaches this level of efficiency, the conscious brain delegates the management of that action to the basal ganglia. The result is a significant conservation of power. Your conscious brain can shift into a lower power state while you execute the routine, freeing up cognitive capacity for other tasks. Routines allow humans to navigate complex environments while staying within a strict biological energy budget. There is a dangerous blind spot built into this automation system. The brain operates as an amoral optimizer. It measures the frequency of repetition, entirely ignoring whether the resulting habit is healthy or destructive. As this diagram shows, the system plays no favorites. Your brain will construct a frictionless neural highway for doom scrolling on a phone just as efficiently as it will for reading a book. Because our autopilot is blind to consequence, we risk automating our own downfall if we leave our inputs uncurated. Which brings us to the practical reality of living with this biological machinery. Failing to break a bad habit is rarely a lack of willpower. You are fighting against a highly optimized physical infrastructure inside your school. To create change, you have to consciously force new positive actions through that initial friction phase. You have to hack through the brush, day after day, until the basal ganglia takes over. By deliberately choosing your small daily routines, you program your biological autopilot to steer you toward your goals, saving your conscious energy for the decisions that truly matter.